welcome to the Bride Guide 101 with Gemma and Jade, and today we're doing something a little bit more interesting and we are talking about prom dresses.
Yeah, that's why we thought straight into a prom dress, because why not? They are so pretty. We love our bridal, but prom is a section where it's a lot more fun because
if you can put a prom dress on, yeah, we're in. Let's do it.
And we never had a prom, so I feel like we're living.
Is this our prom? It's a lifetime prom.
But we do get so many questions from people about prom dresses, so we thought it'd be nice to kind of give you our top sort of questions we get asked quite frequently, see the kind of answers, get a general idea of when you should start.
The same questions come up over and over, don't they? You wouldn't think there'd be that many, but we wrote everything down.
She's got a list.
I've got a list, otherwise you won't get the answers to them.
And we've also noticed that Jen's nails.
I know! I was like, why didn't you give me your dress?
This is the thing, colour, you can go for it.
I hadn't shaved my legs, so I couldn't go for a split.
I didn't think she was going to do that. I said no, I was going to see because mine's got a split in. No one can see anyway.
So, question number one, when should I start shopping? So this, actually, we do get this question, but what normally happens is people come too late and then we have to tell them that actually you should have come shopping at this sort of time. So the cut-off for us ordering a new prom dress in for you is February half term. So we need to see you before then. Obviously, for us, it's manic January up until that point. So you've got 6 weeks of it being mental. And obviously everybody needs the same sort of time. So I would say probably October, November onwards.
Yeah. And I think most dresses take around 12 to 16 weeks. We've had some delays sometimes because of the way of the world, where it's been more like 20. So it gives you so much time because you are going to need little tweaks for your prom dresses. They're all too long. Obviously, me, 5'1", loads needs to come off. So you do need to allow yourself another 4 weeks perhaps for alterations. So it'll be like not as drastic as much needs in bridal, but you will need like straps, little tweaking, the length of them, maybe around the hip depending on the dress. So we always say, you know, end of February, we're cutting off. So we need the dresses to arrive on time for you. Past that point, you're working from stock. Our design is really good. They do hold stock, but if you're walking in a size, whatever, I want that dress in blue, that isn't the time to do it. It's going to
because you can mix and match, you see, which I'll go into in a little bit. Like, but if I want that dress in this colour, I can. Up until February half term.
Yeah.
Then when you come in, I might only be able to get it in that colour. So you've got to have it in red. So it just minimises what you can get. And obviously, the sooner you come, like my daughter's prom is this year, and she wants to come straight away because we won't sell the same dress to the same school in any colour. So once she's picked her dress for that school, no one else can have it. So obviously, the sooner you get in, most shops will do that as well. Yeah, more choice. So hopefully that gives you an idea. How much are they?
Really depends on the dress, but our kind of average is start from 200, they go to 499, so nothing goes over 499. You put your 50% deposit down, that secures the dress.
That's another question.
Well, I'm skipping ahead, I'm on it.
Oh, there's only 7 questions, it turns out.
50% deposit, and then you pay the balance when your dress arrives. So again, it's always nice to know that your top end of what you're going to spend with us. Yeah,
I mean, we choose to not go over that. Some shops go to £1,000, but for us that's the sort of cut-off point. You can get a sale dress with us, so there are some at £99, £199, but there aren't very many, are there, to be honest. They tend to sort of go. So after February half term, there might be a few more that come up, but then you're really limiting what you can look at. What about colours? So we mentioned it slightly before. We thought we'd show you some in the background as well. So with most of the dresses, it's not like you can get every dress in every colour that you can see. It'll be that I could get that dress maybe in 8 colours. So I think like this one, for instance, you can get it in that red.
Yeah, you can do black, you've got your options.
Midnight, you can get that one.
Yeah. If you're trying these dresses on, if you come into us going, oh, I really want a purple dress, don't worry that we're bringing in a blue dress because we know we can get that in purple. And the more colours you try on, the better to see how it fits. But
we try and have one of each colour in stock in any of the dresses so that if you say I'd really like to have a lavender dress, but I want it fitted, you can try the lavender one on, which is an A-line, it's not fitted, but at least you can see it against your skin tone. And then when you try the fitted one on, you want it in lavender, we can order it in that colour. So, and again, this is a reason to get in early because you can mix and do whatever you want with the colours.
You've got more choice. You can play with your colours a little bit more.
Yeah. What about the size, Jade?
Oh, the size.
This doesn't fit me. This is very
size. They're not high street sizes. I say that to everyone when they're trying to work out their sizes. They can't believe what the size we're ordering them sometimes. They aren't high street sizes. So exactly like a bridal, I do a bust, waist, hip measurement. From that, I get your best dress size. So, but we also go on your biggest point to say, I wish, my bust was my biggest point. I would order for that and things be
Make it believable.
I know. Hurts my stomach. But that's what we go on. So we take those measurements. We get your best dress size. Again, nobody's the perfect sample size. It's very rare, really. But we'll get that and we'll get it to fit around you, so you kind of know that.
And basically, I mean, don't worry if you come in and can you just grab me a clip, please? So don't worry if you come in and we bring in a sample that's way too big or too small. There's ways that we can sort of show. I just want to show. So you turn round a second. So like this, for instance, is a little bit big, so I'll be able to pull it a little bit tighter and clip it. I've got silly nails on, and then clip it again. So obviously if this is a lot bigger, I can clip it all so you can see from the front what it's going to look like. So if you're trying them on, they're probably not going to be your size. You might be lucky there'll be an odd one that is your size, but on the whole, what you try on, we only have one of, so obviously you can't make it fit everybody, so you just do your best with this. So you don't need to worry about that.
And that's why we're here to help the prom girl move through her appointment. She'll go into private changing area. We'll bring the dresses in knowing it just works that best way to work through the collection to find something to feel good in.
So we can order the size, so don't worry about what sample you're trying on. Deposit.
I've covered this because I'm ahead of schedule. It's 50%. I don't know.
Oh, is it? Is it? I'm shocked. How long do they take to arrive? So we've sort of hit on that a little bit already, but it's 12 to 14 weeks, but you know, they are coming from somewhere where they're not even made yet. So the production line goes in, and so it could be that, you know, your friend orders this day and her production is already starting, so she'll get hers sooner, and then the production of yours doesn't start till here, so you'll get yours later even if you came in first. So you want to, does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Don't worry about it, just give yourself plenty of time.
Give yourself plenty of time. But basically they take longer than you think.
Yes. Which is a
12
reason.
14 weeks.
I know a lot of parents say to me, oh my God, it's October, she's not got her prom till next May, why are we here? But trust me, it takes longer than you think. They're stunning dresses and they're made. So it's not like they're mass produced for high street. So it's hard to visualise why it takes so long, but it's a different sort of process to go into the high street to go, I'm getting that dress for my prom. So it takes longer. So that's why we say end of Feb, you know, that's your cut off. Yeah, and you'll then take it to the seamstress, so we recommend 3. And going back to the size, whatever size you've had, obviously, let's say you've had it because your hips are slightly bigger, but then this is a little bit too, like here, like it's too big for me, so I could get the seamstress to take it in here. So you want to allow enough time for her to do her work, because obviously she's going to be full as well, so it's just fitting everything in. I have a certain colour in mind. Why have we already covered that? Because we're on it. We're efficient. It turns out there's one question. Colours, we're here to help you through the colours. I always say to everyone, just try, because you never know how different colours sit on different skin tones, hair tones. So great, come with an idea, we'll work with it and we'll play around with it, because that is the best way. 9 times out of 10 we can get what colour you want. Yeah. So it might just be not the exact thing you had in mind. You might have to work from half the dresses might be able to get in the colour that you want, the other half we can't, but we'll be able to talk you through Most of them come in the range of colours, but you go-to reds, blues, pinks, greens, they're all different shades, they are there, and that's why we're here to help you. To help you? Yeah. But the thing is, if you're going to walk in and you've got something in mind, I don't know, like, you know, give me an out there colour, Jade. Like a bright yellow. They don't say yellow. Sure. Yeah. Because it's coming through a little bit more, but it's a scary colour. But not every dress will have that. No. So it's, you know, it'll be dependent. Okay, last one. Will someone else turn up in my dress to the same school? No. Not from us, they won't. Not from us. We want you to sign your dress. That goes away from your school. Not even in a different colour. They will generally not even see it, because when we're full of appointments, we literally take them out of the room. Mm-hmm. So even when you walk past them, chances are they probably won't see them, because we need them away from the collection. So you lock that style with your deposit, and that takes it away from the school. I knew where you were going with it. I know. The words are coming. They're coming out my brain quick. Because even if
even if someone else has got it in a different colour, it sometimes can look very similar, can't it? So, and I mean, to be honest, like, you know, we just said a lot to the same sort of schools. So if somebody comes in and she's going to X school, and I know I've sold so many of a certain style, might be the same dress, but they're starting to look a bit samey, I will sort of say, look, I've sold a lot of this sort of one, and a lot of this colour, do you want to go for something else? Because obviously we want you to turn up to your prom feeling very sort of confident and not looking around feeling like everyone's got the same dress as you.
And again, that's why it's different from high street, because a high street shop can't control that, and that's why people go with their prom dresses. It's a special event, it's a special dress. This is why it's the way it is, because they lock styles away, and people, that is the most important thing to girls sometimes.
Well, we have the exclusivity, I was worried that word wasn't going to come out, for our designer here within a certain mile radius, so you'd have to go quite far to get one of our dresses, which is unlikely. Most people shop local for this sort of stuff. So I think that's covered everything.
And see, the questions worked.
Yay! And look at my dress, it's got pockets. Woo!
I've got pockets, but I have got a
and it has got a split, but I've got a split, but I've got tights on.
I was about to say, she's got tights on.
Well, I landed them.
As always, any questions, contact us or leave a comment in the section below, and hopefully we can help. Bye.
Bye.